Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Jimmy's Jambox. We're here. We're back at it again, and we're going to get on into it. But before we do, as always, please make sure to like, subscribe, push all the buttons, do all the things. You know, I don't know where they are, but you do, and I trust you. And I bet you're wondering, Jimmy, what are you doing on the couch today instead of your chair like normal? We're actually doing a new segment. This is a new thing I'm dubbing JamBox Listens. And basically, I asked a bunch of you to send in some of your own music so I could check it out, and you sent in a ton, so much. It was great. Thank you, everybody who did. And we're going to go through some of it. But before we do, here's a quick word from our sponsors.
Organic herbs and botanicals, skincare and edibles, wellness for body and mind. The Brothers Apothecary, fine teas and remedies. Ronald Records. From indie gems to classic hits, discover the heart of local music. With live shows all the time, up close and personal, and regular releases on their in-house label. Ronald Records, supporting the community, one track at a time.
All right, thank you all so much for watching again. Shout out the Brothers Apothecary, Ronald Records, and Portland Water. Thanks for keeping us hydrated. But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out this first track. This is Backwoods in the Woods 2 by LILXMO.
Backwoods in the Woods 2. Backwoods, roll up. I gotta smoke up backwoods in the woods. I gotta smoke up backwoods, roll up. I gotta smoke up backwoods in the woods. I gotta smoke up ATEM backwoods. I gotta smoke. Your runs, purple punch is what I'm smoking. I can tell. Back up, ain't put on this. You look rough.
All right, we're back. First of all, shout out LILXMO. Thanks for sending in a track. And this one's cool. It's sneaky, real sneaky, giving off like GoldenEye from the N64 vibes for those in the know. But it's cool. The piano, definitely a vibe. And I will say, opening with the hook, that's a 50-50 shot. You're either going to wear everybody out like you did, like AFI did in Miss Murder, or you're gonna kind of keep it locked in, have everybody kind of humming it for the rest of the time. And it definitely is the latter in this one. And I mean, you know, it's exactly what you'd expect from Mo. It's very cold cut delivery. And when I went the extra steps and checked out Backwoods in the Woods, the original, I appreciate the saga. There's something formulating there. And I linked both, so y'all could check it out. Let me know what you think. But let's go ahead and get back into it. This next track's called What You Doing by GeeSoLit.
GeeSoLit. I be sipping, drinking till I'm faded. My visions are getting blurry when I wake up every day. Tell my people you ain't gotta worry. Had a different change of heart when my nigga had did me dirty. Got that 30 on my waist and no 30 up on my jersey. When I jumped off that porch, street knowledge I started learning. Nigga think that he the coldest, I fire him up with this burner. You can't trust nobody, you gotta keep it on you. Watch your fucking back, they could be right around the corner. I been out here getting money, what you doing? I feel like such a tool, all these bitches I've been.
All right, we're back. And I'm going to say this. G came in hot on that one. Like the beat really, you don't get a lot of time with it on the setup. It just kind of gives you these small little sounds and then boom. Right from the jump, he's coming in with the track itself and just gets right into it. Doesn't waste any time. And also, I appreciate it that it goes melodic. You know, it doesn't go like heavy auto tune though, which is cool. It feels raw. It feels very fresh. And this is from some of his earlier work. Like, I mean, this is off his 2022 album, GeeSoLit vs. the Universe. So if you go check out Tapped Phone, you'll see there is a progress here. This man has not stopped working, and hopefully we'll get him to send that track in on another episode. So thanks, G. But let's go ahead and get back into it. This next one's called Please by DoubleExcel.
I said, please don't tell my mama I've been using too much drugs. And please don't tell my girl that I can never fall in love. Please don't tell the homie I owe money to the plug. In fact, do not say nothing unless you really tryna fuck. I can never love a bitch, ain't no way she getting sweated. You think this shit is sweet, ho? I'm a diabetic. Cool, calm, collected, yeah, I'm always level-headed. And I still pay dues, feel like I'm always indebted. Feels like this rap shit's just a waste of time. If I stop making music, couldn't stay alive. So I gotta keep running, no I can't.
All right, we're back. Now, first of all, shout out to DoubleExcel. It's our first out-of-town submission and our first unreleased submission. That's right. This is a track that y'all haven't heard yet in the real world. So this is an exclusive semi-drop, a little preview, if you would. And it's crazy to me because this track is rad. It's actually really cool. The beat is super hard. And even though the drums don't come in for 30 seconds, he does not waste any time either. He just jumps right in and kind of crushes it. The flow is tight. The sound is dialed. And he had mentioned he was going to change up his sound earlier when we did our interview. And honestly, I'm here for it. This is a super solid track. So I cannot wait for it to come out and anything else that's going to be attached to it because it's going to be real good. DoubleExcel, definitely let us know. Thanks, man. But now let's go ahead and get back into it. This track's called Miss This Game by Never Sunny. All right, and we're back. Shout out to Never Sunny for the first genre change. And, I had to not talk about this track during their interview because they had sent it in before then. So I was wanting to do it during their episode. I'm glad we get to do it now. And I got to tell you, right from the start, I could tell the track was going to be a banger. The fat drums, the catchy guitar, all those big fill leads just kind of growing, and then those quintessential gang vocals, and that's just in the first 18 seconds of the song. They had it down, and they didn't break the mold on the formula per se, but they really nailed all of the in-between moments, all of those spots where your ears just settle into what's happening. Everything was going the whole time, and it's actually a really engaging track. There's not any moment in time where you're like, all right, I get it. No, you really, when you listen all the way through, you really get the full experience. So super solid track. But now let's go ahead and get back into it. This next one's called Ink by Foliage Beats. All right, and we're back. Shout out to Foliage Beats. This one's cool. First instrumental submission, so we're getting through them. Also, as a subscriber to his Tape Sim Patreon, I've already got the album, so it's real good. Y'all should definitely check it out. And this track is wild. I mean, first of all, I don't even know where to begin. I had to grab a dictionary for this one, but the beginning I would describe as lightly cacophonous. It's like Super Nintendo had one too many, but was like, nah, guys, I got this. And then proceeds to just blow everybody's mind. The way this track just cooks. It's like an Italian grandma when the family's over and just got things clanking, got things bopping, but most of all, it's got that simmer. It's got that sizzle. And it just once it hits that stride, it just, manja. It's just good. Best served with a glass of wine for sure. So thanks for the submission, man. I appreciate it. But now let's go ahead and get back into it. This next one's called 2 Million Up Freestyle by Draco.
Hey. I used to bring back 20 bags as I stuffed it under the seat. I get a pound and break it down like it was surgery. You want me to get up and come serve you, that's a service fee. I ain't worried about your baby daddy, used to work for me. My bro booted up, that nigga took a sensu bean. I put burglar bars outside my window cause I'm scared of fiends. And I did this shit all by myself like I'm Deion Celine. We gon' put some cheese on top of his head like it's some burger meat. I was on the block all day, that's daytime to the nighttime. I need me a Migo plug to sing yeah through the pipeline. He was talking tough but now he laying on the
All right, we're back. Now, I'm no freestyle guru. You're never going to hear me pulling off a D-Veal in the real world and just going off the top of the dome. But I got to say, as far as freestyles go, this track's definitely got it. Solid beat interaction. The flow is tight and then it's coherent. It's got everything you need to be a good, solid freestyle. And he keeps it tight from start to finish. He comes in with little stees. He gets going before the beat even picks up. It just really, really does a good job. It's a super solid track. So thank you for sending it in. But now let's go ahead and get back into it. This next one's called 1111 by BAE.wav featuring Samara.
BAE.wav. I can't get you out of my head. I've been wondering what it's like on the way down. Tired of I was losing my cool, but always running out of time. But you saw me on my way out. And I know, life is but a dream, and it's got me feeling sleepless at night. When the moon is falling down, will you hold me close and keep me in your arms real tight until you see the sunrise? Keep me in your arms real tight until you see the sunrise.
All right, we're back. And shout out to BAE.wav for the first lady-fronted track on the episode. And honestly, it's a cool track. It's very vibey. It's like it starts out very airy. The vocal panning really hits. And then like the drum and bass comes in and the track just immediately starts going. And I appreciate how melodic the vocals are. Like it keeps the pace of the track super consistent and kind of gives the beat a lot of room. Also, I think that it's interesting how even though both elements are jamming, they're moving pretty quick, the pace of the track is super smooth and you can easily just kind of like chill or move. Like I imagine this song is like what the flow state would sound like if it had its own anthem, but it's super rad. Thank y'all for sending it in. And also AMARA is a great feature on that track. Super solid addition. But let's go ahead and get back into it. This next one's called Iconic by Kee'on.
Big Papa out, I got tired of waiting. Took it to myself, oh congratulations. You be crashing out, you need elevation. We be the unveiled with no limitations. Don't forget I've been iconic, baby this iconic. Bitch I get all in that ass, just like a colonic. Make a move and then I spaz on her. Baby I'm demonic, I play the background of the room. I'm cool, whipping nails, whipping ass, I'm cool. Nobody's got a.
All right, we're back. And I gotta say, it's a cool track. It's very smooth, very unassuming in the beginning. It really doesn't give you much to go on. Like the drums are kind of already there. There's nothing really happening. You know, he gives you his name to let you know who's doing it. But then the track opens up, the vocals come in, and it just becomes a bop. And it's very like melodic, but it's a super solid track. I really like the approach to like how it was put together as well as the delivery. So thank you for sending it in. But now let's go ahead and get on into this last track. This is called Let You Go by MXSTY.
You know that I love you, I would never ever stop. You know that I want you and I'll take you to the top. If you ever need me, we can just sit down and talk. Maybe we in touch, but that's what probably got us locked. Don't you feel me? Yeah, don't be afraid. Life will keep on going even if I stay. But don't you worry, baby, you're lying right here. I won't let you go, 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 I won't let you go.
All right, we're back. That track is cool. The intro's a vibe for sure. And the beat goes. It's a little bit busy, but that's more the times than anything else. And the vocals do a good job of really matching the pace. And they do so without being too like wordy or excessive. And they're like on the hooky side, but they're driving and they really just kind of grab the attention, keep it going. And they're really crisp. They're really clear. They're not overly affected. They're not super mumbly. I think they just did really good delivery. And this is definitely one of those tracks that I bet it just kills live. Definitely one you'd want to see them perform. So thank you for sending it in. Now let's go ahead and get on into this last track. This is called Ease Your Mind by CJ.
I'm just really tryna vibe with you. BET plus with a private dinner. Get you in the bed, look, I got a winner. She moaning my name with my pipe up in her. Baby, let me ease your mind. Treat you like one of a kind. Everything gon' be alright. Know that you're always mine. Baby, let me ease your mind.
All right, we're back. And I gotta tell y'all, that track is so smooth. Like, right from the start, too. Mans does not waste any time. You get about 15 seconds to get acclimated, and then boom, he is just right there with those super silky, super swanky vocals. And then the bass is fat. Like, the low end on that track really fills out everything that's missing. Because the beat itself is actually more on the simple side. It is not very busy, but is very, very full. And then those pitched down vocals in the second half, it's just that. It's just the icing on the cake. It's a really good track. So thank you so much for sending it in. But with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, please make sure to like, subscribe, push all the buttons, do all the things. You know, I don't know where they are, but you do, and I trust you. And one more shout out to the Brothers Apothecary, Ronald Records, and Portland Water. Thanks for keeping us hydrated. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get up on out of here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another exciting episode of Jimmy's Jambox Listens.
That's a wrap.
This is not a podcast. This is a show.
Keep jamming.